Alright, what's going on? This is Dexter with Russo's Reptiles, and once again helping me is Akasha. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a sip of that first. I'm gonna go ahead and tell my story on how this all got started. A lot of people ask me, why snakes? How did that happen? So actually, I'm not your typical, I went out and caught lizards and stuff like that. I'm not your typical boa person or snake person. I didn't like creepy crawly things growing up. That wasn't me. I played outside, I played in the woods, all that. Just wasn't a fan of snakes and spiders and stuff like that. It's probably about, might have been 16, 17. I had a buddy of mine growing up. His dad had a tax business, rest in peace, and he had a ball python there, and that was my first ever encounter with a ball python. I was like, this is crazy, this is cool. I mean, I've seen like snakes and alligators and stuff at the zoo around here in Baton Rouge, but I never got to hold one in person, so that was cool to me. Fast forward, probably 21, 22 this time now, and I went and bought my first ball pythons. Yeah, I tried ball pythons first, and I was terrible at it. I couldn't get them to eat. I think 2 of them died on me. I had no idea what I was doing. I had terrible husbandry. I was bad. I was one of those keepers that, like, yeah, I would have talked shit about myself. I'm talking shit about myself now. I was terrible. I was a terrible keeper. I didn't know what I was doing. I ended up getting rid of the 3 or 4 more that I had. I got out of it completely. I was like, this is, whatever. I got into that because I was watching people like Barczyk. A lot of people don't like Brian Barczyk, but I think a lot of you would be lying if that wasn't your gateway into reptile YouTube and what else is out there. So let's not even kid ourselves on that. You can think what you want about him, but yeah, the dude was the gateway into this world for me. As far as other things, other aspects of this world. So yeah, I had ball pythons. I was terrible at it. Fast forward now, I'm probably 26. So this is good 5-6 years ago. I decided to go to Repticon, the smallest show there is. Little local reptile show, and I saw a hypo boa. There was like 3 boas there. I think they were all litter mates. They were all hypos. Everything else there was ball pythons. I didn't want to see ball pythons. I was tired of seeing ball pythons. So I saw a boa for the first time. I was like, what is that? That is the coolest thing ever. And I was it. I was done after that. About a year later, I purchased Lilith. About 6 months after that, I purchased the Rock. And then it's just been, if you've been following me for a while, you've seen the progression. So, yeah, it started with seeing a buddy's dad's ball python to watching Snake Bites TV, Brian Barczyk, and Nerd and a couple other guys, Mike Williams back in the ball python heavy days, and then getting into boas and Brian Gundy. Jason's Reptile Exotics, stuff like that. Brian Boas is a great channel, by the way. If y'all aren't watching Brian Boas, y'all need to check him out. That's pretty much my story. It's not, like everybody else's. I'm not some crazy herp nerd. I really like these animals. I think their colors are amazing, and I mean, come on, look at it. That's pretty much it, guys. Until next time.